Hey, I hope it's all well for you guys. So we took the outside back off. Remember, it had the ply grip welting, and now we removed all the staples along the edge, and we have cotton padding. So if you look at the frame, look how well the joints line up as they put them together. They used a lot of glue and double dowels. Here's a dowel here, and corner blocks. They put in corner blocks here. Here's one layer that's holding the inside arm. Here's the decking part, okay? And then there's a spring decking underneath here, padding. But look how nice this frame is. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of repair on it. A lot of times, when I see a customer go into their house, I take the frame and I jiggle the chair and maybe hit it, see how it sounds. So here we have the inside back. As we notice, here's the seam. We'll be sewing that seam, particularly this seam here, how it comes out, and then it in the cut it comes straight in and then it goes out on both sides, so it can go around that curve really nice. So we got the seam going all the way down. The buttons we're going to put back in. Actually, the buttons hold the padding in so the padding doesn't fall down. And then we have the on the inside arm we have the pleat. So here's the pleat. They actually did not do any cutting in there. I usually cut some of that bulk out, but they did not. So in a factory they have probably 3 or 4 guys working on it. One guy will do this side, and the other guy will do this side, or one guy will do the deck, and one guy will do all the springs, and the thing just rolls down the assembly line. It's pretty exciting. Again, Hedrodon. And this is the nose of the furniture. Notice the seam. We'll be copying that seam. And there's a seam in here that goes across. So it just kind of folds over. See how it folds right in there, and then you staple along here, and perfect. It really looks good. And this would be a spring nose. How that nose springs back in here. So we'll take that thing off, and we'll go from there. Pretty happy with the frame. I don't really have to retie the springs. Sometimes you have to retie the springs, and that is just like a spider web getting into that. But that's a lost art. People don't do that as in these new furniture. The new furniture, they have elastic straps going across, and that's really exciting. If you want to make money, just repair that all the time. You just go into people's houses, flip the thing over, and replace that strapping, or tighten the strapping, and that's pretty good. Pretty good money, because it's again, upholstery is so simple. It's basic. Every chair is different, but the same. You always have the same. The outside, inside, deck, cushions, basically skirt, basically the same. All right, so I'm going to take out the insides, and we'll flatten out the pieces, and then we will cut and sew. And all I do is I lay everything out, cut it 1/2 inch bigger, sew it, and everything gets pushed back on pretty much the same way.